when you have a star player like Malik Nabers, sometimes you're a little risky and you go for it on 4th and 1 at your own 43-yard line and you hand it to him on a fly sweep and all 11 Browns up there in the line of scrimmage and he outruns all of them for 2 yards to the first down, extending the drive. And then to continue to extend drives, 3rd and 5. Malik Nabers has a plan to get open. He has a plan after the catch. Here he is down at the bottom. He's going to read this zone. He's going to just sit down and uncover. And Daniel Jones gets it to him. He has a plan to get open. He has a plan after the catch. Speaking of catches, this might be the catch of the year when Wan'Dale Robinson goes in motion to a twin set to the wide side of the field. Cleveland, as per usual, gets into their man set. Right there at the top is Martin Emerson Jr. against Malik. He runs a little stutter and go, and Daniel Jones puts it up with her. And Malik Nabers somehow comes down with the catch. Maybe the catch of the year. It's only 3 weeks of the season. But this play, Daniel Jones puts some air under it. Martin Emerson Jr. is a great man-to-man corner. But the hang time that Malik shows on this play, with that ball floating in the air, like he goes up and he stays up. And then the strength right here to pull that ball away from Martin Emerson and to stay in bounds for 28 yards. And then the game-changing plays. Like right here, he goes in motion. He's going to take Martin Emerson right here to deep water. He's going to take him in, and then he's going to pop out. He's going in, and then the separation right there. The great route, and then to look the ball right into his hands. Make no doubt about it. Drag the feet in bounds, and the Giants get themselves a touchdown right there. And about 90 seconds later, the Giants, after a turnover, 4 plays after it, Wan'Dale goes in motion. This is the game winner with 15 seconds to go in the half. Daniel Jones spots him right in the middle of the field. Just a dart from Daniel Jones. Oh, yeah. The dance was on. We didn't know that it was going to be the game winner here with 15 seconds to go in the half, but you watch Daniel Jones, he's not looking for anybody else. Sets his feet right here and lets it rip. But maybe even after those 2 touchdowns that Nabers just scored, maybe the play of the game came here. This is in the 4th quarter. Giants up 21-7. A little boot roll action right here. And Shelby Harris, number 93, is going to hit Daniel Jones' arm, and the ball's going to pop up. And you see Malik Nabers. He's going to come over and play defensive back. Both Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah and Denzel Ward are going for the ball. But Malik Nabers gets the ball out of Denzel's hands for just an incompletion, saving a potential costly interception deep in their own territory. Malik Nabers is a star, and he's only getting better. Daniel Jones played his best game of the year. It's not easy against a defensive front that features Myles Garrett, the reigning Defensive Player of the Year award winner, and here he is spinning and putting a hit on Daniel Jones and delivers a perfect strike to Wan'Dale Robinson. The decision-making was good. He reacted well right here to a blindside blitz. He knew exactly where to go to the rookie Tracy on the outside, and he turns it up, puts it on the spot where he can gain some yards. And then even this right here, this 3rd and 3. Right, this is a long drive right here. This throw right here to Slayton is a stick throw against tight coverage. He was very decisive in where he went with the ball throughout the day. And then on 3rd and 2, you're going to bring Wan'Dale Robinson in motion right here. And he's going to take a look on the quick slant to Malik Nabers. That's his first look on the play. Cleveland press man coverage right here. He takes a look. He doesn't like it. He immediately gets the ball to Wan'Dale, who makes some people miss, and he picks up a first down on 3rd and 2, keeping the drive alive. And then the touchdowns. Like this one right here, he's patient with Malik Nabers. It takes time for him to win, but he wins. And then the throw is perfect. Like, let Malik go up there with 2 hands, sky, get the feet in bounds, first touchdown. And then the second touchdown, or the second, leading to the second touchdown. Right here, all right, with 21 seconds to go in half, he sees a light box. And the call is just basically a quarterback draw. John Michael Schmidt's good block right there on JOK, and Daniel Jones picks up 8 yards. And then finally, you get this throw. All right, within 90 seconds, he throws 2 touchdown passes. This one, again, very decisive. Like, sets his feet right here. He's waiting on Malik Nabers. He's going to win over the middle, and the throw is perfect. I thought Daniel Jones played great. And then even this right here. Like, this is a bad snap. It's going to happen. What you don't want with a bad snap is to compound it with a bad play. So the snap is bad. You get Myles Garrett's going to see it, and he's going to be chasing you. And calmly just throws the ball away. All right, saves the sack, saves a bad play. All right, not a problem right there. Good decisions. But it was good decisions all day long by Daniel Jones. Took care of the ball, threw 2 touchdown passes, spread it to a bunch of different receivers. And the Giants get their first win of the season. His name is Devin Singletary, but everybody calls him Motor because that's exactly what he has. He has a motor. And this is the opening touchdown drive of the game here for the Giants. Little screen pass. And you get all 3 linemen out front. You get Runyon, Van Roten, excellent job right there by John Michael Schmitz, and Devin Singletary. Motor gets it down inside the 5. And then he would finish this off. He would finish this drive off for the opening touchdown by the Giants right here. You're going to see the opening right here that he sees. He sees that right there. He's going right into that space and sticks it right into the belly of the Browns defense and just pushes. Like he plays much bigger than his size. Opening touchdown for the Giants. But, you know, he's got 20 touches for 108 total yards. Here, this is just a little read. Motion out, come on back in. But his ability, going back to his Florida Atlantic days, his ability just to be elusive in the open field. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah coming in, makes a miss. Like he can constantly make people miss. It's been a specialty of his. And then you get this, coming off of the goal line. He popped a few runs. Like this is important. You come out of the goal line right here. You follow your left guard, John Runyon, coming on a trap right now. And it's a little cloudy. It's a little dirty. But he follows his blocks right here, and he can find the opening. And then at the end of the game, to put this on ice, you're going to see a little pitch right here. Nabers in motion, little pitch. Gets a couple guys out front. Van Roten is out there. John Michael Schmitz. And it looks like he's going in with the Giants up 21-15 for a breakaway score. Except Motor Singletary is also smart. He takes a knee right here and sits down at the 1-yard line. Gave up the touchdown, all that stuff, fantasy football nonsense. You know what the Giants did the next 3 plays? They took a knee. Victory formation. Giants win 21-15 in Cleveland, and Motor was a big part of it. Enjoy this, Giant fans. This was quite a performance by everybody on the defense and the defense coordinator, Shane Bowen. Here comes Micah McFadden off the edge. Like the Browns couldn't even set up a screen right here, and Deshaun Watson is hit. Now, you watch Jason Pinnock. He's going to go with Amari Cooper. He looks like it's man coverage, right? It does look like man coverage to Deshaun Watson, except he's coming off the edge. And then they run a Texas stunt right here with Thibodeau and Dexter Lawrence, and here comes Dexter. All right, sexy Dexy taken down. Like, that's just a pile-up right there. That doesn't feel good to your quarterback. And then here comes Okereke and McFadden. Shane Bowen attacked Deshaun Watson. All right, now you get leakage. Ojulari, McFadden, they all come. Like, in the first quarter, they sacked him 3 times and hit him 5 more times. Here's the next play, 3rd and 15. Here it comes. Here comes the long limbo right here. All right, now here comes Elijah Chapman right here, getting his first NFL sack. All right, he would have another big play in this game. All right, off the long limo. And Dexter is just a force. He's just a force. He's playing as well as any defensive tackle in football right now. Deshaun Watson gets flushed by Ojulari. And here comes Dexter running step for step with Deshaun Watson. And that forces an intentional grounding. That's loss of down. That's a 13-yard loss. Like, it might as well be a sack for Dexter Lawrence. He had 2 of them in the game. And then you watch Dexter and just punishing power. Like, Wyatt Teller, 77, is a great player. And he gets pushed right into the lap of Watson. He was hit 15 times in this game. Sacked 8 times. And then the play of the game. Brian Burns, boy, did he wake up in this game. Like, he beats DeJuan Jones right here. Little arm over. Now he dips and he rips. And right here, he's going to get that left-handed Deshaun Watson. Right there. That was a 14-7 game with 52 seconds to go. And Chapman with the recovery. That would set up the Giants' go-ahead and winning touchdown in the final seconds of the first half. Huge and the biggest play of the game. Now, you use Burns in a variety of ways. Like, watch him right here on 3rd and 12. Drop into coverage. Like, there is Jerry Jeudy right there. And, ooh, he thought he had his first pick. Right there. He was in perfect position in the curl flat. Probably thought about that one all night long. But in great position. And then the pressure never stopped in the 3rd quarter. Like, here comes Jason Pinnock, right? Here comes McFadden, and there goes Watson being chased again. And like this hit doesn't feel good to Deshaun Watson. Look at that ball, how far out of bounds it is right there. And 3rd and 10. How about the weak side overload right here? Here comes Pinnock, right? Here comes Thibodeau. Weak side overload, and Pinnock comes free. He gets there, and he gets himself a free sack. Shane Bowen called a great game. He never let them breathe in this game. And then you just watch Brian Burns. Like, you watch his ability just to win, all right? Just to get inside right here. And he's at the feet of Deshaun Watson, and maybe that forced an errant throw on the outside to Amari Cooper. And they didn't always blitz. Here's Kayvon Thibodeau just beating DeJuan Jones right here. Like, Kayvon turns the corner, goes the right tackle. He doesn't get the sack that time, but Ojulari finishes it along with Kayvon. They split that sack, all right? And then you watch this right here. Burnsy coming on a long limbo from the left side. There's a tight end over there. He's going to come off with like basically a double screen up the middle right here, and he gets to Deshaun Watson and forces that ball up in the air. Could have been maybe intercepted. Now, there's Joel Bitonio, the Pro Bowl left guard. Because of injuries, he had to go out there to left tackle. Well, Burns is like, I'll ghost him. And he did. What a day for Brian Burns. All right? Now, it forces a holding call right there on Bitonio. All right? That shows up in a stat column, negative play. And then 4th and 1 right here. Maybe one of the biggest plays of the game with 4 minutes to go. Dexter Lawrence right here. Like Deshaun Watson's coverage is there, and here comes Sexy Dexy with his 2nd sack of the day. It was a relentless effort by the attacking Sean Bowen as a defense coordinator. Brian Burns, his best game. Dexter Lawrence, 2 sacks. Ojulari showing up. Pinnock showing up. Everybody contributed. And Deshaun Watson was left just battered and bruised at the end of this game. Great performance by the Giants defense.